Hello to all traders and welcome to another edition of Stockwatch. This video has been brought to you once again by Orbex. So as we get into the trading week, well, all eyes are on the US indices after they look to be getting into a bit of a reversal at the moment. The Dow Jones last week actually capped off an 8-week losing streak, which was the first time since 1923 this had happened. The NASDAQ and the S&P kind of followed suit as we're looking at a very bearish market at the moment. But yesterday, the first trading day of a new week, saw a little bit of a reprieve for the Dow Jones, especially after it jumped over 600 points. So quite significant there in that respect. So will we see a V-shaped recovery in the Dow, or are things just going to get a lot worse? For the NASDAQ, it was boosted in after-hours trading. The Zoom communications company shot up by 6%, which saw a slight lift on the NASDAQ. We'll see that when the American market opens in more broader time. So the move has left investors wondering whether there is going to be a bounce in the market or if the traction is going to continue to the downside. So we'll see what the consequences are for a lot of traders that are looking to trade the Dow. A little bit apprehensive in the first quarter and the second quarter starting out. So at the moment, as you can see here, we'll just put it on a weekly chart. I just want to show you this descension in prices that we saw. So as I said, 8 red candles capped off for the first time since 1923. So very quite significant there. And we are now piercing and falling lower through the Ichimoku cloud. Just bring it back to the one daily chart. So at the moment for me, we're just looking to see if this bounce is going to be quite significant, because as I said on the daily chart, we are looking for a bit of a reprieve. We have started off a little bit bearish from the morning session, from the early Asian session at the moment, but this could just be a slight correction before we start moving higher. On the RSI, we are looking again to see if there's going to be any kind of reprieve, slight bullish divergence here, and if it's going to come into more and more of this effect, especially as we get into the trading week. And as we look at the 1 hour chart as well, just moving into intraday territory, just bring this up so it's a little bit easy to see. We are looking, as I said, to see if this, I'll just remove these drawings, so a little bit easy to see. Just looking to see if we're going to start moving to the upside quite significantly. As I said, we had a slight correction at the moment, but hopefully we'll start moving to the upside. 600-point move is quite significant for the Dow. So we'll see if that continues to the upside as well. And a quick look on the NASDAQ as well. We can't really forget the NASDAQ and the S&P quite significantly. But the NASDAQ, we are looking for a slight bigger jump than the Dow. It's been in a very vast descending channel for quite a few sessions at the moment. So just looking to see if we can pick up any kind of significance to the upside. That would be quite significant in that sense. With Zoom communications really surpassing their quarterly expectations, this should give a bit of a jump to the NASDAQ and then possibly another move to the lower end of this Ichimoku border. However, it is very precarious at the moment. So just keep an eye on all the shortcomings of the fundamentals. We've still got earnings season moving along quite nicely. So where are we now? We are towards the end of May, so we've completed the middle of Q2. We're waiting for the next Fed comments coming up as well. This could shake up US stocks quite significantly and indices. But at the moment for me, you know, we have had a break to the downside. I'm just looking to see if there's going to be a breakaway gap now. A breakaway gap meaning that we will keep on moving to the downside and probably testing these recent lows. If it's not a breakaway gap and we do get prices reversed, then we could see this gap being covered quite significantly and then another move back over 12,000, which will be quite good for the NASDAQ in the near term at least. So as I said, just keep an eye on all the comings and goings for the next few trading sessions. As I said, we've got the FOMC minutes coming up. We've also got the NFP, which is not so far away. It doesn't look like it has been quite far from since the last one. However, it is coming up quite significantly, and we'll see what is in store, for what is supposed to be a recovering economy in the USA. But you know, we're focused on US indices today for the stock watch, so we'll see what the next headlines are for tomorrow and the rest of the trading week to see what the opportunities are for the market. So until then, thank you very much for joining me, and we'll speak again tomorrow. Bye for now.